Welcome back. Now, the question of the Congress party's future leadership seems to have been settled. In an interview to NDTV Srinivasan Jain, Pranab Mukherjee has said Rahul Gandhi will lead the party. But he also said Manmohan Singh will not be replaced halfway through his term.
Tell me, Mr. Mukherjee, about the new leadership of the Congress. Is there going to be a change? Is there going to be new leadership that is going to be brought in?
Of course, Congress has always provided new leadership. You compare when, tell the BJP, since 1951 it was established,
Yes.
and particularly from the 60s, these are the two leaders you have heard,
Yes.
Vajpayee and Advani. After Deen Dayal's death, they have emerged. Communist Party till the other day,
Now they are projecting.
I'm just giving, till the other day, Communist Party, that old Politburo members of 20s and 30s, Surjit, Sundaraiah, Jyoti Basu, now new generation has come, Prakash Karat and others. Congress Party, in between you have seen how many younger people have come. And of course, no, apart from Rajiv, Indira Gandhi at what age she became Prime Minister?
Yes.
She was not even 50.
Yes.
In 1966, she became Prime Minister when she was 49.
Yes.
She became Congress President when she was 42. Therefore, Congress has, and Jawaharlal Nehru became Congress President when he was 30. Therefore, Azad became, Nehru 40, Azad 36. Therefore, Congress has provided young leadership throughout its life.
Are you, sir, indicating then that this is Rahul Gandhi's time?
No, he will emerge as the leader of the party, no doubt.
He will emerge. But will Dr. Manmohan Singh complete his term? Or will there be some mid-term replacement or change?
Of course.
And there is no question.
Of course, there is no question of mid-term election or things like that. Dr. Singh will provide. I am repeating Mrs. Sonia Gandhi.
Yes.
When during the release of manifesto, friends like you asked her that who will be the Prime Minister if the Congress Party is again asked to lead the coalition or they get absolute majority. In the manifesto there were two pictures of Sonia Ji and Prime Minister.
Yes.
She herself took this manifesto like this, covered her own picture with the right hand and showed it to the media, that you get the answer.
All right, well, that's what Pranab Mukherjee says. But is Rahul Gandhi ready to lead the party, possibly as its prime ministerial candidate in the next elections? Joining us tonight is the Congress's spokesperson, Dr. Abhishek Singhvi, who comes in this evening as well. Dr. Singhvi, 7 years ago when the Congress announced that Rahul Gandhi was entering politics through his maiden election, it actually took everyone by surprise. Everyone thought it would be Priyanka Gandhi that would come in. And no one has any doubts in many ways that he's the crown prince of the party. But when Pranab Mukherjee says he will lead the party, does that mean he's going to lead the party into the next election and therefore be your prime ministerial candidate?
Nidhi, first of all, I think you must go into the very deep and the very comprehensive statement of Mr. Pranab Mukherjee, which you've just shown on television. I think it says it all, and I don't think anybody can put it better. The media tends to go into a flurry. The opposition tends to make, comments and snide comments about it. Every time we mention that Rahul Gandhi is a leader, is an emerging leader, is a leader with a very vast acceptability, especially across the youth of the country, the immediate sensationalism done is, is he replacing the Prime Minister? Mr.
But I'm
Pranab
not
Mukherjee's
asking you that.
is very important
I'm not,
in that.
I'm
No,
not
one
even
second,
drawing
one
that
second.
conclusion.
I'm
I'm asking
coming-
whether he will lead the
I'm
party.
coming to your question.
Whether
I'm
he
coming
lead
to
the
your
party
point,
into the next
Nidhi.
election.
If your point Nidhi, your point emerges from that question. There is no inherent contradiction between Rahul Gandhi being a great leader of the Congress and the Prime Minister last time leading us into the elections and continuing to be Prime Minister. Now, after 2014, you do not discuss these things in the Congress party on television camera. Of course, Rahul Gandhi is a major leader and a contender for the top post. But that does not mean that these decisions have been taken now. These are things which are A, part of electoral strategy, B, part of the context and the moment. Just because the media was speculating at all times that the Prime Minister will change at so and so time. Mrs. Sonia Gandhi did not become Prime Minister merely because the media speculated like she would. So
Okay.
these are things which is an evolving, emerging scenario, and there is no contradiction every time we say that both are great leaders. One is the sitting Prime Minister, on which there is no vacancy, and one is obviously a leader of the future.
But I'm
I
not
can't
saying
give
that
you a
there's a
date on the
I'm also
future.
saying there's no contradiction.
No, I'm
I am
not
saying,
giving
are
you a
you
date
saying
of
that
the
Dr.
future.
Manmohan Singh could possibly lead the party into the next election as well,
No,
as the prime
how and
ministerial
why?
candidate?
How and why? No, Nidhi, how and why should I speculate on that? When I say that Rahul Gandhi is a great leader of the future, I am not obliged either by strategy or by politics or by context to give you a date.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.